So I want to start off by talking about why making off. Making off means, like why I chose that name was because I struggle to stick to one thing. I struggle to stick to one art form or just one activity, and I love doing multiple activities. That is another story that I don't finish any of them, but that's the thing. So I didn't want to restrict the channel name to something specific. I also didn't want to go with my own name for some reason. So making off is just the first half of all the videos that you'll get in the long format. Making off a designer, making off a seamstress, making off a vlogger, whatever. So like that, you will have different playlists. Hopefully, if I commit to this as seriously as I want to, you'll have different playlists of different things like making of this, that, all that. This is for you. You need to watch this if you are someone who wants to build a brand someday. So I am in the process of building my own clothing brand, which is going to be sustainable and environmentally conscious. I know these words are triggering for some people because they have been overused, but I promise to be very transparent. I promise to not just use those words. I am going to stick to this values and the purpose that I have in my mind and the reason why I actually started this whole project. So what I want to talk about is that in my life, like I have met some really questionable people, but none of them come even slightly close to the amount of gaslighting that I get in this whole process. Nobody has ever gaslit me to the extent that my dyer and my tailor do to me on a daily basis. What is wrong with me? Yeah. So nobody, I'm telling you, no one will gaslight you as intensely and as badly as the vendors that you're going to meet, the like people that you're going to outsource your fabric from and all those. They will make it their life's purpose to never accept their mistake, and they will gaslight you into thinking that you are the problem. And I go through that every day almost. Like, this is an everyday thing with almost all the vendors. They're great. They are the reason I am able to start this brand. But it's just funny to me that maybe like it's also a sad reality that people are so harsh towards them that if they just accept their mistakes, log paise kaat lete hain. And I am not going to do that with my brand because I will have margins. I don't want to take that money. It's basically fair pay. Fair pay is one of my strongest, one of my biggest policies, and like something that I truly advocate for through this brand. So I'm not going to cut their money even if they've made mistakes because I'm also in the process of building this brand, and I understand that mistakes happen. Like, they are bound to happen. But the thing is, like, I was here to rant about it, and now I'm just feeling guilty that maybe like we have done them wrong, and that's why they are afraid to lie. But I'm not going to get into that direction because that's a bad road to get down on, the guilt trip. But yeah, I was talking to you about this. So I gave them a fabric which they were supposed to dye mango yellow. Let's show you what they did to it. I can't be showing you the designs, but I can show you the fabric and the color. And this is what they did to it. Like, can you see the color? Can you, like, this is not mango yellow. This is not. And I did not just say the color. I did choose a color from their, like, book of colors. And then I was told this is the color. I was told आपने गलत बताया था. And then I realized, okay, I need to take pictures of everything that I'm giving them the order for, because then she's like, नहीं आपने यही number बताया था from the book. आपको, and like at some point I showed her like the picture also कि अपन ने बात की थी about this. This is the color that I wanted. I even showed it to you, the design on my phone, and then she was like कि ऐसा ही तो दिख रहा है ये color. ऐसा नहीं दिख रहा था वो color in my design. This is not the color. She almost made me believe that I was colorblind. I was almost convinced that maybe I am wrong. That's how confident she was with this. So lesson learned, and definitely need to find a new buyer. Another thing, another yellow that I wanted was the softest pastel yellow that we know of. This is what I got mustard. Like, you can't really see that it's mustard in this, but I got mustard for. Oh shit! I should not have shown the design, but yeah, I got mustard. So it's not just the yellows that they have messed up. I don't have other outfits with me right now because they are at the tailor, with the tailor, because again, all of them were loose, all of them. And then he was making me feel like I lost, like he just kept telling me, "Arey दीदी आपको बहुत weight lose हो गया है." And I was like, okay, that can be a possibility. But that is not a possibility because I am still like in my clothes that I used to wear earlier when I gave the measurements. But he convinced me that I have lost weight. It's not like the problem is not with his fittings. And that's not just one instance. Every time there is some problem with the fitting, he'll either convince me that I've gained weight or I've lost weight. It's never his fault. So that is fun. Like, I'm not even like really complaining about this. I find it very funny, and I've gotten very used to it. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, possibly right. You're right. Let's just take the measurements again. And I am so close to the launch date, so close, and I'm still figuring out attire. I'm still figuring out a tailor. I am still figuring out how to like manage my inventory in terms of like I'm not making clothes, stocking up clothes because I'll make them on order, but at the same time I need a lot of things that I need to stock up, like the fabric, and like I need to get them dyed. So I don't know how much I want to get dyed, how much meters of fabric I should be getting dyed. It is confusing because I don't want to create waste. I don't want to have dead stock with me because that's just wastage and that doesn't align with my brand value. But yeah, this is where I am right now, and this is just part one where I just talked about getting gaslit by your vendors. This is one of the most common practices I'm going to tell you, no matter which business you want to get into, especially if you're a woman. People will not take you seriously. That is a fact. Until and unless you are very assertive, until and unless you're very firm about what you're asking for, they will make it their life's motto to convince you that what they are telling you is right. Also, don't even get me started about the moral policing when it comes to getting clothes made with the tailor, and with like just the fact that they want to tell me what is right for me, or like I should not get a plunging neckline, or like the slit should not be this high. It's a lot. That's it for today. I hope this was interesting to hear about. I don't know, I'll try to be a better storyteller, and I have a lot of things to talk about that will be helpful for people who want to get into this line, or people who generally just want to sit and listen to fun, very bizarre stories. So we'll do that, but this is just me experimenting with this long format thing. And let me know in the comments if this was interesting, and should I like continue doing this. Even if you say no, I will continue doing this because I want to give this a shot. I want to not give up on this. So yeah, okay, that's it. Bye.